Buckle up for a sound journey through time. These vintage beasts don't just start, they shatter the boundaries of sound itself. Get ready to feel every roar, every rumble. Don't blink and don't miss this moment. The starter motor shrieks, then grum. The Leopard 2's V12 engine bursts to life. 12 cylinders roar in perfect harmony, forging a mechanical symphony of sheer dominance. This isn't just sound, it's the voice of modern steel and unmatched engineering power. The Fairbanks 25 HP Big Diesel 2-stroke, a powerhouse built for endless endurance. Fired up by a pneumatic starter and glow plug combo, this engine runs smooth and strong, hour after hour, without losing a single beat. It's not just reliable, it's unstoppable mechanical determination. Like a warrior awakening for battle, the Fairbanks Morse 6-cylinder roars to life, each detonation sharp and commanding. The pistons surge, the cylinders spin in furious harmony, and that deep mechanical growl fills the air. This isn't just an engine, it's a battle cry forged in steel. At the 2015 Grand Prairie Rice Festival, a legend roared back to life. The Fairbanks Morse Type Y from 1919. Perfectly restored in 1991, this mechanical giant stands as living proof of early diesel engineering, where endurance, precision, and raw power defined an era. Continental V12, the steel heart of patent. With nearly 30 liters of raw displacement and over 800 horsepower, this beast powered the mighty M47 tank across Europe and Asia. A roaring symbol of Cold War might. An unstoppable machine forged for dominance.
Come on!
Ja!
When the Meteor fires up, it's not just an engine start. It's thunder breaking free from a cage of steel. The roar is deep, fierce, and untamed, a storm forged from the legendary Merlin's bloodline. This beast breathes power into armored giants, tearing through the harshest terrain with unstoppable force. The Chicago Pneumatic Diesel, 100 horsepower of century-old ingenuity. Born more than 100 years ago, it still runs strong today, a living monument to the dawn of diesel power. This isn't just an engine, it's proof that true engineering never dies. It just keeps turning. Packing 530 horsepower, the Scania 144 DSC 14.13 stands tall as a true heavyweight icon. Born from the legendary V8 series, this beast has ruled the roads for decades. Its roar a lasting symbol of power, endurance, and engineering mastery.
.42-litre Packard had a bomber or similar in a vintage Bentley lately.
When the 42-liter 12-cylinder Packard Bentley ignites, it's not just a startup, it's a thunderous symphony that shakes the soul. Each pulse, each roar, carries the legacy of luxury and the unyielding spirit of engineering mastery. When the MTU white Detroit Diesel 12 Y2000 roars to life, you can feel all 1,350 bhp surging like an unstoppable current. With this beast at its core, the ship doesn't just move, it dominates the waves, carving through the ocean with raw, mechanical authority. Born in the early 20th century, the Bessemer 50 HP stood as a cornerstone of America's industrial rise. From gas pumping stations to stationary power plants, It worked relentlessly, decade after decade, proving that true engineering strength never fades, it endures. The T-100M3, a true Soviet titan of mechanization. From frozen taiga to massive dam sites, this crawler carved its way through history. When it fires up today, that deep, thunderous roar isn't just sound. It's the echo of a nation's industrial heartbeat, pounding once again through steel and smoke. There are sounds that old farmers know by heart, and the Austin Roller is one of them. As its engine stirs, a deep rumble rolls through the ground. The great iron drums begin to turn, pressing the soil with timeless rhythm. It's more than motion. It's the ancient heartbeat of harvest, echoing across generations. The 4.7-liter V8 of the 1965 Ford GT40 replica awakens with a savage growl, like a beast breaking free from its cage. Each cylinder ignites in perfect fury, a symphony of raw combustion. This isn't just an engine start, it's a declaration of dominance, the living embodiment of speed, sound, and unstoppable power. Chimera, the mechanical beast, awakens. This isn't just a truck, it's a rolling storm forged in steel and fire. Beneath its skin growls a heavily tuned Scania V8. Every rev a battle cry, every burst of throttle a shockwave. When Chimera moves, it doesn't just drive, it dominates. A symphony of raw power and speed, guaranteed to leave every auto enthusiast breathless. The Continental W670-9A, a 7-cylinder radial masterpiece born from the golden age of flight. Once the beating heart of training aircraft, it now returns to life with that unmistakable radial roar. Every rotation, every echo is a time machine, taking us straight back to aviation's finest hour. Decades ago, the Hercules Mk216 thundered through the skies, powering the brave in the heat of World War II. And now, at Santa Pod, it awakens once more. As the propeller turns and the cylinders ignite, you're not just watching an engine start, you're watching history breathe again. Majestic, alive, unstoppable. The S100, a true workhorse of industrial power. Beneath its rugged frame lies a 6-cylinder, 10.5-liter diesel engine, pushing out 125 horsepower of pure grit. Built for endurance, designed for muscle, this machine hauls, climbs, and conquers. From endless roads to unforgiving terrain, the S100 doesn't just perform, it dominates. One of the Luftwaffe's greatest power plants, the DB605, roars back to life. As it fires up, history itself seems to awaken. Each pulse, each vibration, carries the spirit of an era when engineers pushed piston power to the edge of possibility. This isn't just an engine starting, it's the past, breathing fire once again. The Mercedes OM 444 LA Vi12, Germany's iron ox. Each piston strike lands like a hammer on steel. Built to pull, to climb, to endure, this beast doesn't ask for rest. It just keeps going. When the road gets tough, this engine answers with raw, unshakable strength. At the Stotfold Mill Steam Fair, mechanical history roars back to life. The ground shakes under the mighty Fowler steamroller. The Wallace and Stevens traction engine grinds forward in a cloud of steam, and the rare Sentinel steam bus rolls proudly on. A living echo of the age when power was forged from fire and iron. the R2800 Double Wasp, a masterpiece of radial engineering. 18 cylinders, twin rows, and a design that redefined air power. This beast delivered unmatched power density, driving the thunder of American fighters across World War II skies. Every turn of its propellers marked the heartbeat of victory. Powering legends of the sky, the Rolls-Royce Griffon V12 stands as pure wartime genius. With 340 horsepower at full roar, it didn't just fly, it dominated. Every note from its exhaust was the sound of innovation, victory, and the spirit of air superiority itself.
Yeah, man, this is what we want.
When the mighty 3060 Altman Taylor comes to life, it's not just running, it's performing a symphony of pure agricultural power. Each pop, each chuff carries the rhythm of the fields. Steady, loyal, unstoppable. This machine was the heartbeat of the farmer's world.
아예 포사이클인데.
아, 사이클이 10분.
오, 이거 연기풍 난다.
옛날
저기 여기 왔다.
이상은 좀 떨어지세요.
피스톤이 이기 들어갔다 저기 들어갔다 이랬다 이거. 어이, 지금 연기.
간다.
Born in the 1950s, Daedong rose as a symbol of agricultural progress. Tough, reliable, and built to last. Now, more than 65 years later, its engine still runs strong, proving that true engineering doesn't fade with time. It evolves, generation after generation. With 9 cylinders and 985 cubic inches of displacement, the Pratt & Whitney R985 stands as a masterpiece of radial design, compact, powerful, and perfectly suited for light aircraft. When it fires up, you might hear a few explosive afterfires, bursts of raw, unburned fuel igniting in the exhaust. It's loud, it's dramatic, and it's pure mechanical energy unleashed. Hope that engine's roar left you speechless. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.